So what the heck are we talking about? And why is it so big and scary? And why are there so many risks? There are risks with AI, but here's the trick. Organizations have been led by risk professionals many, many, many years. The people who rise to be CEOs in our societies typically have what background? Number one, finance. Finance is not known to be an innovation hub, is it? If it is, then they usually run companies like Enron, and they're not doing so well now. They're wearing a funny colored suit, right? Okay. The next common path to being a CEO? General counsel. Okay, us lawyer types, right? Now I have both of those degrees, so I came up through the risk path, right? Do you think that lawyers can be creative, but mostly those are litigators, and they're not the ones that rise to be the head of companies. Mostly it's your contract and commercial lawyer, right? Who can weigh things and understand risks, right? And the third person who's going to rise is going to be somebody who has run a business line, and they've done it what? Very well with very what? Predictable results, right? Think about who your CEOs have been across your lifetime. Sorry, you think of yours, I'm thinking of mine, right? And typically, that's who they are. They've all had P&L responsibility. When we talk about predictive, this required user input. I like to think of this as the series of, you have a pile of data and you're looking for the conditions in the pile of data to tell you something and to reach a goal. But you can keep looking and you can keep retesting and you can go in there a million times without any foul. A series of if-then tests, right? If this condition, then what happens? Oh, I don't like the results, I throw it away, I do it all over again. That's predictive and machine learning in a nutshell. Generative comes along and it starts creating content. It understands patterns. It generates what's next, right? Very helpful. Can create documents, right? It's prompt-based, but it's somewhat static in its nature. Agentic is the next step forward where it is goal-oriented with autonomy, right? I was a little nervous at some of the things that were said earlier today because agents will work 24/7. Once they're given a goal, if they're not given guardrails, this is where this guardrails and design that I'm going to really spend most of my time on are so important because they're built on those LLMs, those very sycophantic LLMs, that sycophancy and the baseline LLMs that you're building on, and I don't care which one it is, that complementary desire to achieve a goal means it will pursue the goal efficiently and as effectively as it thinks it matters. And if it has to kill somebody in the process, it will try to do so because, hey, it's effective and efficient, and you didn't say it couldn't until you do. So designing becomes important. And it adapts, it learns. So here's the thing. I love when vendors tell me, oh, my agents fully contain JoAnn. I'm like, yeah, right. It's on one of these models, and many of them have been created on open source.